Hello, good morning. Just logging in here a few seconds early. See, let people come into the room and join. That might be a little loud on the mic. I'm sorry. Okay, hello, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday to everyone. Okay, so we're doing your collective card of the day. So this is like the energy in the air. Okay, this is energy that could be affecting you, but also those around you. That's the mic. Okay. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords here, and it did come out reversed. And as I channel while I'm doing these messages as well, it does seem to want to stay reversed here. Hey, good morning, Jessica. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Okay, so this is an overall energy. Okay, so the way, as I channel as I do these messages as well, so it's more than just the interpretation of the card. And what I'm hearing primarily is this is an overall energy of we've spent some time this week or even this month, I'm hearing. Okay, so the last 30 to 60, maybe even 90 days for some of you. You've been vacillating in and out of this Nine of Swords energy. Okay, so this is what I call going down the rabbit hole. All right. So let's look at this card a little bit. So we see like a loss of sleep. That can be a physical manifestation of this type of energy. Losing sleep, body aches and pains, increased anxiety, migraines, things of that nature. But let's look at the card. So we have this person who's clearly like distressed. Okay, we know swords are thought energy. So let's look. Okay, the first two swords. Okay, we see they're going through the back. This represents pain that we feel has been inflicted by others through betrayal, through a lack of trust. This is feeling stabbed in the back, or it's pain inflicted by others. Okay, we move up to the third sword and we see that it's slicing through the head. Okay, that sounded harsh. That sounded graphic, but you can see that, right? So this is pain that we cause ourselves. Okay, this is the what ifs. This is the shoulda, coulda, wouldas in the thought energy. And it's this sword combined with the actions of others that create all these other swords. Okay, this is all the other circumstances, all the other things we play out in our heads, all the other questions that we ask ourselves. And it's a very low vibrational energy. It's an energy of anxiety, of worry, of mental turmoil. This is the train that just will not stop when we're trying to get to sleep or when we're trying to focus on something. So this, it's a very, and I feel the pushing on my shoulders here. It's a very heavy energy that can really manifest into your day to day. And so that's really something to be aware of today. Now, for the collective energy, this did come out reversed, and I don't always take them reversed. But I am getting the clear indication of like, this is, we need to leave this reverse today. So for today's energy, we could be getting a little bit of relief because what I'm primarily hearing here, folks, is that we are still in this Nine of Swords energy, or we could be feeling the effects of this Nine of Swords energy, but to perhaps a bit of a lesser degree today. And what I'm really hearing is that we're just so exhausted from being in this energy that we're just too exhausted for it today. So it could be out of sheer energetic depletion and exhaustion that we have a little bit less of this mental activity today. Okay, this is going to be a day where it's difficult to even get out of bed, to get moving. We're dragging our feet today. We're tired. This is like exhaustion is just kind of what I keep hearing. So a bit of a heavier energy as we wrap up this week. So it'll be important to look at your individual sign. Jessa, I would watch for your rising sign. As it pertains to like career, work, finance. So I would watch your sun sign and your rising sign would be my recommendation. Or whatever placement for anybody. These can apply to whatever placement in your chart. So for example, if you're watching and what's primarily on your mind is like love, intimate partnerships, watch your Venus sign in addition to your sun sign, because this is a very heavy energy. So we need the context of the other cards that we're going to pull here today. And I don't ordinarily say that. And just keep in mind, other people can be in this energy as well. So people could be, easily triggered today. You could be easily triggered today. Okay, so grounding, centering in the morning. I would challenge you to sit down and write, at least 3 things that you appreciate about yourself. Okay, give props to yourself. What are you proud of for yourself? Things that you're grateful for in your life. Okay, we cannot be in this energy and grateful at the same time. They cannot coexist in the same vibration. So whatever we can do to mitigate this today, get out into nature if it's safe for you to do so. That's going to be important today. Hey folks, check out my website. It's linked. Scroll down to the newsletter section. There's a lot of articles there. They're free. Okay. So check that out. All right. Because there's things about grounding and centering. There's things about manifestation and raising your vibration. And that's what we need today. All right, so I'm going to move on here. Okay, so let's see. We're at, we'll just say 8 minutes. Okay, Aries. I'm going to try to do this a little bit faster today, but this is like, I don't know if it'll let me. Okay. Aries. Okay. So your primary energy is really in conflict with this, which is good to see. Okay. If you're an Aries. So this is cycles coming to a close. Okay, so Aries, if you have been in this energy, and we did see this come out reversed, and I was called to leave it reversed. I ordinarily wouldn't. So if you're an Aries, you could find that this cycle of this collective energy is beginning to come to a close, or we've started the process of closing that cycle. Okay, you could also get some unexpected news that is good news today. Okay, there could be some unexpected things that family, friends, loved ones, or even the universe delivers to you today that helps lighten the mood. Okay, that helps put you in a bit of a better energy. If you've been searching for something, you just might find it today. I'm hearing for someone. This is also a card of luck, so things kind of falling into place today. So, and if this is your sun sign, this is the overall energy. And again, I would drill down a little bit if you have a specific situation to your moon, rising, or Venus signs. But this is a great card, and it's a major arcana, major energy for Aries. So if you've been struggling with something, you get a little boost from the universe here today, okay, to come out of this Nine of Swords energy. Okay, we see it reversed. We see it to a lesser degree today. And then we have a really beautiful energy here. All right, so we'll say 1025 for Taurus. Oh, look at that. Another major arcana. So we're wrapping up the week with some pretty major energy here today already. This is so for Taurus, this is the closing of karmic cycles for some of you as well. This is also, it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's the card of good fortune. So again, Taurus, today could just be your lucky day, particularly if you're dealing with an Aries in some way, shape, or form. You get these two energies combined, and there could be some tangible manifestations that come down into your physical experience here today. This is also, I'm just hearing for someone, gaining like game-changing knowledge. And I don't know, it's going to make sense to somebody. It's like you're studying something, or you've signed up for a seminar, and this new information is like a game changer, is just kind of what I'm hearing. This is also the balancing of like opposing forces. And again, as I channel messages here, it's not just the interpretation of the card. So as I'm seeing these four corners, the four representing the four elements here, the balancing of opposing forces for Taurus. So again, getting grounded and centered here in the morning, setting a powerful intention for the day. This could just be your lucky day here, Taurus. Just a lucky day. Things fall into place, increased signs and synchronicities from the universe, getting surprised in some way, and it's very positive. It's both of these for Aries and Taurus. These are high vibrational cards, so beautiful to see that after, combating this collective energy. Okay, so we'll say 1255 for Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. I mean, you'd think after like 25 plus years, nothing would surprise me anymore. But to have three major arcana come out in a row like that, that's pretty powerful. So Geminis, all right, there's somebody that's like a Gemini sun and a Libra rising. I'm just hearing that this message is going to like particularly apply to. But, Geminis, today, you're seeking fairness and justness. You could be called to make some type of decision. Your morals could be called into question in some way, shape, or form today. There could be challenges that you face today from being in this energy for a period of time. Okay. So it could come to a head today for Geminis, and there's like some decision to be made. Okay, and it is a decision to like balance the scales, to come to some sort of balance within your own energy or within your physical environment. So whether that's work, whether that's a relationship, however that applies to you. And for some of you, this is an energy of like cutting away things that aren't serving you anymore. Okay, not because you're putting yourself above others, not because you're wanting to hurt anybody, but because it is like the right thing to do. Okay, is just what I'm hearing. That there's a very powerful message in this card that it is like the right thing to do is what Gemini is focused on today. Okay, balance and fairness. Okay, for Gemini. All right, so we'll say 15, 19 for Cancerians. Cancerians. Okay, Queen of Wands, Cancerians. Okay, so this is really like a boost to your energy in terms of like your energy is very attractive today. Okay, so you have a boost to charm as well. So people could be finding you extra charming today and very attractive today. For you personally, Cancerians, you could be very grounded here in the present moment today. So this is really, I'm just hearing kind of an energy of like, okay, we need to wrap up the week on a good note. So good day for getting things wrapped up from the week, getting caught up on anything that is lingering from the week so that we can go into the weekend and really relax is just kind of what I'm hearing. But this is also so being in the present moment, like today, like what do I need to do today? Um, but looking to the future, okay, we can see in this card, she's kind of looking off to the side, out into, across her land, we can assume, okay. So this is really an energy of like being here in the present but planning for the future, looking for the future. Okay, and we have the black cat here today. Okay, so we know that dogs are our protectors here in our physical reality. Cats are our protectors in the spiritual reality. Okay, so when we see this, we know that there's an increase to our intuition, there's a boost to our intuition. So, Cancerians, this is the cat here is saying, trust your vibes, trust your intuition always, I say, but particularly today, the universe, your spirit guide, source, whatever term you want to use, is really speaking in a powerful way to you today. And this is like I'm being drawn to the sunflowers. There could be something specific to sunflowers or the color yellow for somebody. But it is a more positive energy. So again, it's really wonderful to see like all of this coming in for the different signs that is kind of coming in to mitigate this collective energy that we saw come through. Okay, so we'll say 18, 20 for Leos. Okay, Leo, Leo, Leo. All right, Leo, you could be focused on partnerships today. You could be focused on how certain people, places, or things fit into your life today. I'm also just kind of hearing you could be considering whether or not somebody will return to your life. So let's just really quickly like look at this card a little bit closer. We can see this person is holding a globe. Okay, this does not look like a globe of the earth, right? It isn't. This represents this man's internal world. Okay, so he's sitting here, he's staring out across the land. He's holding this new thing, okay? And he's contemplating, how does this fit into my internal world? Fit into my world? How does this fit into my life, my lifestyle, my goals, my dreams, my plans for the future? Okay, so there's some things that are in place already. How does this new thing fit in? So therein kind of lies your energy for the day. Leo, and you're in your element today. Excuse me, I apologize. So you're feeling a bit more confident. You're feeling a bit more like yourself. So it would suggest that you're in a clear mental space, looking at things from multiple perspectives as you make this consideration. So it feels like we're not quite at the place where a decision is needed, but we are certainly in a place where the appropriate consideration, the appropriate contemplation is needed. Okay, so Leos are really thinking about like, how does this person fit into my life? Will they fit into my life? Will they return to my life? Or how does this new job, or how does this plan that I'm thinking of for this side job, whatever the case may be for you, you're really thinking about how does it incorporate into my life experience, into my goals for the future? Okay. So we see a heavy contemplative energy here for Leos. So again, like, stay on the positive side of things. Okay, stay on the optimistic possibility side of things, because we don't want to go down this rabbit hole of what could go wrong. We want to think about what can go right, Leos. Okay, thank you, Leos. We will say 21, 20. We will say 21:30 for Virgos. Trying to get better with timestamps. Okay, Virgo. It's actually, I should say 21:40. Virgo. Okay, Virgo, I'm immediately hearing like there is something about the color red today for Virgos. Red, it can be the color of love. So this may more so apply to like love and intimate partnership if you're a Virgo. If Virgo is your Venus sign, this is a particularly powerful message for like intimate partnerships. Okay. Something about the color red shoes, I'm hearing oddly. But let's look at the card. Okay. This person depicted here is an innkeeper. These cups back here are laid out for guests, expected guests. We see that they're empty. The guests have not arrived yet. So his arms are crossed, but he has a smile on his face. So this could be an energy of being a little bit impatient, like we've been waiting a little bit for something. But we know that there could be some more time to wait. So it is a content energy. So it's waiting, but not with a hugely negative vibration. And I hope that makes sense. Also, Virgos, because this is an innkeeper, there is an expectation of guests. You could be entertaining today, or you could be very social, in a very social energy today. Alternatively, you may be in an energy of really just wanting this to be a night in. But that like everyone around you is really wanting to be social, wanting to go out, things of that nature. So that's where we could see those arms crossed, where you could feel a bit pressured, where you would prefer to stay in. Okay, but this is overall, often referred to as the card of happiness, joy with friends, joy socializing. As this relates to love and intimate partnerships specifically, this would indicate that if you are seeing or interacting with your person today, that it would be very harmonious. As this will relate to career and finance, if you have that list of like hot leads or warm leads, or prospects, potential business prospects. This does indicate like harmony in our social interactions. So might be a good day to reach out to that list. Just make sure that you're grounded and centered. Okay, so if you skipped ahead, if you didn't watch the collective message, we got to like make that get balanced in this energy so that we can take full advantage of this energy. All right, we will say 2505 for Libras. Okay, Libra. Okay. The Hanged Man. Okay, so again, an energy of waiting, but it's like it's not a negative lower vibration of waiting. It's waiting contently. It's waiting knowing that in the waiting, we will reach new perspectives. We will reach new understandings about people, places, and things in our lives. And again, I'm getting like this something about the color red, particularly if you are a Libra dealing with a Virgo. There's something there. Okay. And I'm not sure what. You'll see how it pans out for you as you navigate your day. But we can see the Hanged Man. Okay, he is hanging, but he doesn't look uncomfortable. Okay, so again, this isn't negative energy, lower vibrational energy of waiting or obsessing. This is internal focus, internal reflection, and could be soul searching for some of you. Okay, we see the head lit up, indicating revelation, a change in perspective, and he is upside down. So we have that, very literal interpretation of a change in perspective. Major arcana, major energy, Libra, you could receive some information. You could meditate this morning in some way, shape, or form. There is information being delivered to you today that helps you reach a new perspective about something that, you've been hanging on to, I'm hearing for some of you, or something that's just been in your energy for a period of time. Okay, we're reaching a new perspective on that. Major energy, increased intuition as well, increased signs and synchronicities from the universe. So again, very important to get grounded and centered here to mitigate this energy that's being forced in from the collective. If you haven't watched the collective message, go back and watch it. It's super important today, especially always, but today. Because we want to take full advantage. We want to be fully tuned in and tapped in to the universe, to our spirit guides, to source. Whatever term you want to use, they are working hard to get some kind of messaging across to you today. Okay, for others of you, this could be a literal message or a literal communication from somebody that gives you new knowledge. Okay, that gives you a new perspective. Lots of major arcana. We're really wrapping up the week with some major energy here. All right, so we will say 2845 for Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Guys, please like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Wow, another one. That is just... And I shuffle these cards quite a bit before I even start the live stream. Okay, Scorpios. All right, look. This is like... And I feel that heaviness on my shoulders, that pressing on my shoulders. This is the weight of obligation. Okay, so Scorpios, it is particularly important to be the gatekeeper of your thoughts today, to be very mindful of your emotions, where they're coming from, your vibration, because this is an energy that would amplify or exacerbate this collective energy, and that's what we don't want, right? Part of doing these readings and doing them in the morning is to give you, some advanced insights into what you could be facing for the day. So if you're a Scorpio, you could have some issues like dragging your feet, difficult to maybe get out of bed and do what it is that you need to do for the day. So this is a day where we're really, really tempted to call in sick or take a personal day. Or this is a day where we're really, really tempted to delegate. It's the weight of obligation. Okay, so we're just feeling very weighed down, particularly if you are in a situation where you feel underappreciated for everything that it is that you do for everyone. You're susceptible more so to this energy if that sense of being underappreciated or unappreciated applies to you. All right, this is also an energy. Okay, I'm just kind of getting hit with a lot at once here. Scorpio, this is not going to be a popular message, but there are some Scorpios, okay, particularly if you are a Scorpio that is watching for your Venus sign because you are interested in love and relationships, okay, you are perhaps thinking or in a very, you're just in the mental energy that, you have this person that you're in disconnect with, and that person is, your person, or that person is your twin flame, let's say. Okay, what this card is saying is that what you're doing is obsessing over this person. Obsession is a lower vibration. It's a negative vibration. It's a heavy vibration. It's obsessive. Okay. And we know this because it feels bad. It feels like anxiety. It feels like we're questioning our own sanity at times. It feels negative. It weighs us down. Obsession. Okay. For some of you. And look, you've got to get in the hanged man energy here. You've got to take a good, long, hard look at your situation, because there is something that you need to release. We can look at this card, right? These people, they're bound, but not really, right? Like they could get away if they wanted to. This is being trapped, feeling bound. But being able to break free, which I know is easier said than done, but there is somebody watching this. You're obsessing over someone. And this card is coming in, and the channeled messages are coming in to say, it is time to let it go. Let it go. Let that person go. Disconnect. Even, and that doesn't necessarily mean giving up or closing the door. It just means, you cannot obsess. You cannot let this be a part of your day-to-day thinking. You cannot let this be a part of, your day-to-day energy, your day-to-day emotion. This, all right, this train of thought that won't stop, that keeps you up at night, the feelings of betrayal, all of that. It's obsession. Okay, for Scorpios, this energy is coming in heavy as obsession. And I'm just hearing, some of you just don't want to admit that. Your person's your twin, and that's why you're thinking of them all the time. I'm here to tell you, no. And the fact of the matter is, even if that person was your twin, it is not healthy to be obsessive. So you are better off releasing, sending that person love and light, and working on some self-care. And if you're really a twin flame, then you know the twin flame journey is about your relationship with you, and it is not really about coming into union. So this is like getting right with yourself for many Scorpios. And I'll just put side note. So if you are struggling with like an addiction or alcoholism, something of that nature, and you have been on the bandwagon of, getting to better health, getting away from that, you could be really tempted today. Things could come up today that really tempt you to fall back in that space of addiction. So be wary of that today. Again, be the gatekeeper of your thoughts. Thoughts turn to things. Thoughts become your belief systems. Your belief systems invoke emotions. Emotions become your vibration. Your vibration manifests your reality. I hate this card. I this and the Three of Swords card, I just really dislike when those cards come out. All right. Sorry, Scorpio. Ground center. There is a free grounding and centering meditation here on the channel. Listen to it. Okay. Do something. Write down things that you're grateful for. Get out into nature. Anything to help mitigate this, because we see an amplification here for Scorpios. All right. Moving on. Okay. We'll say 3630. For Sagittarius. Sorry, one more quick thing. If this person you're obsessing over is tied to another person, okay, give it up, Scorpio. They're not leaving that other person. They might not be happy in that situation, but they are not leaving it. All right. Okay, let me regroup here. Okay, 3710. Sagittarius. Wow, I am just so, again, after 25 plus years and my whole life of being a medium, you think I wouldn't be surprised by things, but just all the major arcana that are coming out. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, so this is a higher vibrational energy for you, Sagittarius. You have an increased ability to get people to follow you today. So if there's a plan, or if there is something that you're wanting to propose that you need other people's endorsement, today is a great day for doing that, because we can see the Hierophant, sitting on his throne, very confident. And these people here represent his flock, his followers, okay, that are very attentively listening to what the Hierophant has to say. Okay, so your words are powerful today, Sagittarius. Your words have an increased poignancy and power to them today. So you can use that to create change. You can use that energy to your benefit, really, is just kind of what I'm hearing. All right, you also have an increased connection to your higher self here today. So meditating, doing a meditation where you're connecting with your spirit guides, you could get some really powerful downloads from the universe here today. Increased signs and synchronicities for Sagittarius. Today, trust your vibes, trust your intuition always, particularly today for Sagittarius. And I'm just hearing, for some of you, it could be organized religion for some of you, but it's you're feeling the power of something greater than yourself, And that's what's helping you come out of this energy. Okay, main message for Sagittarius, very persuasive today, very charming today, and your words are super powerful today. So think twice, have that brain to mouth filter up and running today if you're a Sagittarius, because your words are super powerful today, Sagittarius. Okay, we'll say 40, 20. Capricorn. Okay, Queen of Swords. So, Capricorn, you are in a very empowered energy today. The Queen of Swords gets a bad rap. This is not a person devoid of emotion. Okay, this is just a person who knows when it is healthier to set emotion aside and look at things objectively, look at things from a bird's eye view, look at things from a different perspective, and make decisions based on objective information, based on fact. Okay, so if you are a Capricorn, today you are really in that energy of looking at things from a very objective point of view. You could even be called to be a impartial person in another situation. I'm just hearing for some of you. But Capricorns, you could really be making decisions today about, what here we need to cut out, what isn't serving anymore. And that is a great place to be in, considering what the collective energy is for today. So you're wrapping up the week making decisions. Like, look, I refuse to carry this with me into another weekend, into another week, into another month, a year, etc. So Capricorns, you're very clear today. Very clear today. So again, it's not devoid of emotion. You're considering emotion. You're just not letting that sway your decision making today. All right, we'll say 42, 45 for Aquarius. Okay, guys, like, share, subscribe, comment, please. Okay, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. So we see like an amplification or possible amplification of the collective energy. So if you skipped ahead and didn't watch the collective message, I recommend that for everybody, but particularly for you. So we can see in the Five of Cups, this person is very distraught, disappointed, heartbroken, even about things lost. But again, and as many readers say, if this person were to just turn around, they would see that there are things to be grateful for. There are things to love, to enjoy, to appreciate. But today we're just very caught up in this energy of like the coulda, shoulda, wouldas. And that's what, this energy is, as as we heard in the collective message. So today, for the water bearers here, this is really minding your thoughts, minding your energy, minding your vibration. Part of doing these readings is awareness, right? So if we're aware at what like energy is coming at us, we can do things to protect our own energy, to raise our vibration, to mitigate all of this. So do what you can. I'm just hearing for some of you, there could be like a recent unexpected change that has thrown you into this energy. So I would say within the last like, you know, 3 to 5 to possibly 10 days, there's been some type of like upheaval that is thrown you in this energy. So it's like today and across the weekend, this is the clearing of this energy for Aquarius. Some kind of change here for Aquarius. All right, we'll say 45, 20 for Pisces. Pisces. Okay, Page of Cups. Okay, Pisces, this is really, this is a reading for your energy of the day. So you are in your element today. Pages are young. So this could be that we're just kind of a bit, more carefree today. We could be avoiding responsibility. Okay, with this collective energy, it's the could be the avoiding of certain things because of the exhaustion that comes with this, right? Okay, for some of you, there could be some unexpected communication. This would likely be from somebody that you know, somebody from your past, or somebody that you just weren't expecting to hear from. Okay. There is this sense of like turbulent emotion below the surface. Today, for you, Pisces, that could be bubbling up in unexpected ways. Increased anxiety, headaches, migraines. This, turbulent emotion just bubbling up is what I'm hearing. There's also like somebody out there that's like having like balance issues or equilibrium issues. I'm just hearing. So, Reiki, meditation, energy healing, great day or across the weekend for Pisces. Um, there's some energy blockages. There's some lingering things here for Pisces. And if you're another reader and wondering where this is coming from, like I channel I'm a medium. I channel as I'm reading as well. So it's not just the interpretation of the cards. Okay, so there could be some communication that comes in. It could be unexpected. If and when that does occur for you, Pisces, it could be today, it could be across the weekend. Okay, then between today and the next 5 days, there could be some type of communication. Oh my goodness, that frightened me. Sorry, I know what that ding is. I apologize for that. So yeah, this communication, my goodness, I'm so sorry. When it comes in, it is something small at first. Okay, so it could be a text, it could be something over social media, or it could just be a hey, how you doing? Been a long time. It's something small at first. So this isn't like saying that there's like some deep, life changing, vulnerable conversation that's going to happen with somebody. But it is the start of communication that could lead to something like that for some of you. But it's likely somebody that you have a history with, that there's some water under the bridge with, that there is some turbulent emotion connected to this person. Okay. And for some of you, it's you that's offering that initial point of contact, that initial communication. That's not direction, okay? So always do what feels good, what feels right to you. Never do something or make decisions based off of a reading, especially a general reading. But it could be you. And if that feels like inspired action, if that resonates with you, go for it. And it is a more like carefree type of energy. Again, pages are young. So if you have like a Pisces child, that person, your child, like teenager, like I would say like 15 or below, could be, in very good spirits today, could be really talkative and chatty today. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please have a look at the links in the description. There's subscriber bonuses, or I should say deals that are in there. And look, this channel is like amazingly, incredibly far from being monetized. So if you are appreciating this content, tips, donations are appreciated. Um, a dollar goes a long way. And for everybody who has tipped or sent a donation, thank you so much. For everybody that has taken advantage of the subscriber discount on video readings, I thank you so much for that. And I've been able to churn those out like within a couple hours of your order. And that's not to say that it will always be that way. Those will be like, first come, first serve, and I will get those out as soon as possible. But if demand increases, it could take me a bit longer. But right now, I'm able to do them like extremely quickly. So have a look at that. You can always go to my website and look at my reviews. There's a lot of other things there. So anybody who did get a video reading, if you wouldn't mind like dropping in the comments like a review, I would appreciate that. And I thank you all so much for being here and for your support, all of that. And I will see you tomorrow, okay? Thank you so much. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend.